Ahead of the expected arrival of federalized National Guard troops in Chicago, just plain federal agents in Chicago, from ICE, from CBP, from the FBI, from other agencies, they've been treating the city like it's Fallujah 2004 or something. This is from the Chicago Sun-Times. Quote, armed federal agents in military fatigues busted down their doors overnight, pulling men, women, and children from their apartments in Chicago, some of them naked. Residents and witnesses said agents approached or entered nearly every apartment in this 5-story building. U.S. citizens were among those detained for hours. The next day, toys, shoes, and food were still in piles in the building's hallways. Property managers were seen throwing mattresses and broken doors into dumpsters. Neighbors said federal agents used flashbang grenades to burst through the building, and several drones and helicopters were deployed. One woman who lives across the street said it looked like hundreds of agents were outside her door. She said she saw agents dragging residents, including kids, out of the building without any clothes on and into U-Haul vans. Kids were separated from their mothers. This is from the Associated Press. Agents used unmarked trucks and a helicopter to surround this 5-story apartment building in Chicago. News Nation, which was invited to observe the operation, reported that agents, quote, repelled from Black Hawk helicopters. Agents then went door to door, woke up residents, and used zip ties to restrain them. Again, keep in mind, this is before the military gets there. This is just what Trump's federal agents are doing in Chicago. Calling in the Black Hawk helicopters to raid a residential apartment building. And then zip tying all the kids and the old people and breaking down all the doors and ransacking all the apartments. I mean, this is what they're doing to the American people in Chicago already before they send in federal troops. This is just federal agents. Trump is trying to deploy federalized National Guard to Chicago against the wishes of the mayor and the governor. Again, we're going to talk with Governor Pritzker about the lawsuit that he's brought to try to stop that deployment when we speak with him in just a moment. Another lawsuit has been brought by a group of journalists and Chicago residents to try to stop federal agents in Chicago from infringing on people's rights to protest and on journalists' right to report on protests. As part of that lawsuit, the plaintiffs included some video exhibits about how federal agents have been behaving in Chicago already. Again, before troops even get there. I want to show you 2 of those video exhibits that have been filed as part of this lawsuit. I'm going to show you 2 of them that depict attacks by Trump's federal agents on a priest, on a minister. Here's the first one. This is just about 20 seconds. Watch. You see them spray the minister in the face with chemical spray of some kind. He falls to his knees. In this next exhibit from the lawsuit, you will see Trump's agents shoot the minister with some kind of less than lethal munition. They shoot him in the head. This is about 15 seconds long. You'll see the minister praying. He's standing alone. At the beginning of the tape here, he's standing, praying with his hands raised. Watch. He's a priest. He's a Presbyterian minister.